Alright, so it's Wednesday. We survived the night. It was rough. We had rain really hard when we got to camp after we got set up. It was tough trying to keep everything dry. So mostly kept stuff dry. But stayed good and warm last night, slept good. So I'm packing up right now underneath my tarp. So that's why I'm all crunched in here. So I'm gonna get all packed up, get some breakfast, and get on the road. Catch you later. Take you down here and show you the privy at the shelter. That's a real treat. I'm not a big fan of these normally, but it's pretty wet and rainy. We're gonna try it out today. Hello. There we go. Bathroom with a view. Well, day 5, we survived the night. It rained and storm carried on, but we stayed dry for the most part. We got Dabo stuff dried out a little bit, or got it where it wouldn't get any more wet. But we're all packed up. Just had breakfast and had some coffee and some eggs and bacon. So I am good to go. Rob's down there fixing his coffee. Then we're gonna head on out. Loner's already hit the trail, and then Dabo's down getting water. So it's Wednesday, I guess. Yeah, I guess. It doesn't matter. See you later. So I just came down this stair step looking thing off of Trey Mountain, and I could hear water running right there. So I followed it down, drip, 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 to right here. And somebody put a leaf there, and I put another rock, right here to kind of help it. And I just filled up with water. So I'm not totally full, but I've got 2 liters, full 2 liters, and some electrolyte drink mixed up. So I'm good to go. Rob and Dabo are at 58.9 mile marker, and I'm at 58.2, so I'm going to play a little catch up here. So we're going to get at it. And Loner's probably, I don't know where he's at exactly, but he's probably an hour in front of us, or 30 minutes, 45 minutes or something. He left out early. He got packed up early, so I'm going to let you go. It's a foggy morning on the trail, but it's some nice, cool weather to hike in, that's for sure. Starting to see a little sunlight break through the clouds. Coming down off of 4,400 feet. I don't know where I'm at now, but I've probably come down 1,000 feet maybe. And it's still pretty foggy and cloudy. We just spin around here. Here's where I just came from, coming down the trail. So headed down this way. I might have said stealth campsite before, but let me show you what one really looks like. You're hiking the trail, and all of a sudden, boom, got you an awesome little campsite underneath a pine tree. You can hang a couple hammocks, tent pads, have a little fire if you wanted to. You'd have to bring diesel fuel to get it going on with today's weather, but that's a stealth campsite. And when you hear somebody say you're going to stealth camp, that is an option. That's a little campsite along the way. You can just go out in the woods and camp, but I think that's a little more frowned upon. They like the leave no trace principle. We use the campsites that are kind of already established, but I don't know why, but I am just amazed at all the ferns. And they only seem to grow in certain places on this mountain. Real wet areas, I guess. Oh, pretty awesome. I'm still descending Trey Mountain, headed north. I'm at mile 59.5 or something like that. So this is all downhill, so I'm gonna get my hands on the poles here and hit the Jake brake. Catch you later. Check this out. Check this out right alongside the trail here. Yeah, buddy. We ease on by here. That's all I want of it. It's supposed to be a sign here. It says swag of the Blue Ridge. But apparently somebody stole the sign so they can have some swag from the AT. Pitiful. Made it up to Kelly Knob. A little better view out there today. Is that a bear?
What's up, man?
Hey bear, hey bear, hey bear. Way to go, buddy.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm with you.
Good Lord, that was a climb.
You think we're at the top? This is it?
9 feet it says.
Yeah, it says
Well, just said our goodbyes to Loner. We're at the top of Kelly Knob. I think he's wanting to stay another night at a shelter on the way down before he heads back home. And Dabo and Rob and I have decided we're gonna go ahead and take on one more mountain tonight, even if we got to hike with headlamps, and head to the truck, go get us a room, get cleaned up, and get us something to eat and good night's sleep. That way we can be fresh driving home tomorrow. But it's kind of sad. I've really enjoyed my time out here with the guys, and Loner added to that fun. So real good guy, a lot of fun. So I'll check back in. Cruising along pretty good now. Check back in here later. So 5 days in the woods hiking, and about 40 miles. This section's actually a little less than that, but with all the side trails to get water and go to the shelters, we probably more than 40 miles. But I'm feeling really strong as far as my hiking. I feel like my pace has picked up, and my legs are still kind of sore, but I think good night's rest will take care of most of that. I'd love to do maybe a 70 or 80 mile section next time and have a resupply in the middle there somewhere, and actually go into town and clean up, get a resupply, and head back out. So may try to do that, but because I think after 5 days hiking, your legs get going good and your cardio's good. But because your cardio, you're pretty much exerting yourself the entire day, sweat running off of you, and one thing Loner said is, if you got any ailments that you don't know about out here hiking like this, you'll certainly find them. So hope I didn't find any. All right, Dabo's rolling on. He's about 4 miles in front of me, and Rob's about a mile in front of me. And Loner's at the Kelly Knob lookout. He's gonna spend a little time up there. So catch y'all later. I want to thank Amy, from my wife, from the bottom of my heart, for being such a wonderful woman and very understanding. And understanding that I need this time in the woods sometimes to hike and camp. And even though she'd love to go too, she allows me to go and be with my buddies and do these hikes. So I want to thank you, Amy, for being such a wonderful woman, and excuse me, for loving me the way you do. We're almost, yeah, we're about a mile from the trailhead now, so it's all downhill, and Rob's just right behind me over the hill. We stopped, took us a break. It's been a great hike, I'm just gonna tell you. Well, here we are, into the hike, Dix Creek Gap. Just came off, I don't know what the elevation of Kelly's Knob was, but I think it was over 4,000 feet, so that was a crazy drop.
Buddy.
Proud of you, brother.
Me too.
Got that hiker shuffle going on.
They don't go no higher, do they?
Not at this point.
Way to go, buddy. Proud of you, man. Good hike.
Done. Finished.
Boom!